It's Pineapple. So, this is video number 2 of my cheek piercing dimple diary. So, it is day 4, and I just got home from work. So, just kind of an update on how I'm feeling and where I'm at with my dimples. I feel good. I'm able to do a little bit more smiling. In my last video, I talked about how it was really difficult to smile. So as you can see, I'm getting a little bit closer. I still can't really smile, so I find myself covering my mouth a lot when I'm laughing because when I laugh, my mouth is wide open, which is really kind of embarrassing. Um, so a couple of things that I noticed is one, um, I can hear the jewelry rubbing against my against my teeth, which can be really distracting sometimes. In addition to that, I'm not sure if it's because my cheeks are so swollen. Um, I'm pretty sure that because my cheeks are swollen, my lip has swollen as well. So I don't know if you can tell, but my lips are extremely chapped, and that's very unusual. I always use the same type of chapstick so that I can avoid um, getting chapped lips all the time. And so, I mean, literally, my lips were like peeling off today, and it just started. So, today is now Tuesday. I got my piercing done on Saturday afternoon around 3 p.m. And so, that's kind of where it's at. What I noticed today is that it's a lot easier for me to laugh. So, that's something that you may experience, you may not. At first, it hurt really, really bad, and I felt really restricted. Now, the pain is less, and I don't feel as restricted, although I can't really laugh the same, and I also can't fully smile. That's about as good as it gets. So that's kind of what you're going to expect on day 4. I am mostly washing with my own homemade saline solution. I got a gallon of distilled water. The piercing parlor actually provided the sea salt for me, and I mixed it and I keep it on my counter. I keep a multitude of bottles with me, so I have one spray. So if like my cheeks get like really clogged, or like if there's a lot of excrement that has dried on the top of it, I'll spray it with the saline solution, which is basically the sea salt and water mix, on it a few times and just kind of let it drip, and then spray it again and let it drip. And then I have a bag of Q-tips that I only use the head of. So I'll pull a Q-tip out and I'll only use the part that I'm not touching to touch my face, and I'll gently remove any residue deposits that are on the outside. So I have a bottle of a spray mist of the homemade saline solution, and then I also carry a bottle of Bactine with me. Now, all of these bottles I just purchased at the 99-cent store. I got a little travel kit. I keep them in a plastic bag to make sure that they're not like contaminated by other stuff. I'm really try to pay attention to that type of stuff. So I have the bottle of Bactine mouthwash, and then I also have a bottle of just, again, the regular saline solution. So what I find is sometimes after I've eaten something, and I definitely mouthwash after every time that I eat, whether it's with the saline solution or the Biotine. That makes me feel really good about my piercings, and it makes me feel like I'm doing a good job of keeping them clean. I recently switched to zero nicotine vape. Um, I can say that I don't necessarily mouthwash after every time that I vape, because I really don't vape that much. And I'm also not utilizing nicotine either. Um, so there's that. And that's pretty much the summary. Today I didn't wake up till 8:30, so by the time I got done taking a shower and eating, I didn't have time to do a sea salt soak on my face before I went to work. So what I did instead was I did a wash with the Naked brand natural soap. And so I use a paper towel now with my regular face wash, and I wash all around. And then I rinse that out and I wash around again. and then I use a paper towel to dry my face. And then once I'm done doing that and avoiding all of my piercings, even the ones that are already healed, I go back with the natural naked face wash and I rub it in around my piercing and kind of let it sit for a good 10-15 seconds so I can really feel that tea tree soaking in. It kind of has a medicated feel to it, so it feels really nice on my piercings. So that's what I'm doing as far as cleaning if I don't have time for a sea salt immediately. Sea salt soak immediately. So while I was at work, I took one of those bottles that I have the saline solution slash sea salt water mix in, and I held it up to my face just like you would a shot glass. And I didn't warm it because obviously I didn't want to microwave it in a plastic bottle. So I held it up to my face for a good 10 minutes, basically, and did the same thing on the other side while I was working when I had a little bit of spare time. So that's how I managed my first soak of the day. And then that was probably, I'd say, around 4 p.m. It's now 11 p.m. my time, and I'm off work. It's actually 11:42, so it's almost midnight. So now I'm gonna do my sea salt soak before I go to bed. Again, I'm gonna wash my face and be very careful to wash away from my piercings. I'm not going to wash my face with the naked um, all natural face wash tonight because I'll be doing the sea salt soak. So the sea salt saline water soak. So that's kind of where it's at. Later on, I will do a video of the supplies that I have and that I'm utilizing to clean my piercings and maintain them. So I'm feeling really good about this. I think that these are going to heal amazingly because I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. So more videos to follow. I can't smile. Bye.